I knew he wouldn't be able to resist trying the blowtorch. Hi friends, welcome back to Bucket List Homestead. My name is Lynn, and today, well, we are hoping today to finish my dream garden build that we have been working on for the last couple of weeks. A lot of setbacks, and I won't go all into them because I've talked about them before, but I'm really trying to listen very hard to what God is trying to teach me with all these setbacks. I'm listening, and I think I know what he's trying to say. Possibly slow down a little, I'm not sure, but yeah. So now this latest setback, the pretty bit major one with my eyesight, is one of the worst, honestly, just from a personal perspective, because I need my vision, and crappy timing. But I have the most amazing husband, where are you? There you are, in the world, who has taken this whole week off of work using his some of his leave, and he's going to help me not only finish building this dream garden but planting it, because I can see, I don't want to mislead anyone that think I'm blind. I can see it's just not the greatest. It's very blurry. I can't do anything intricate like crocheting right now, or reading is out of the question unless I hold the thing up to my face like this, which I don't want to do. Yeah, so, but we're going to get it done. We're still going to get it done. It's just, you're probably going to see some other people in the videos helping me, and the kids are going to help me. So, today and tomorrow, hun, do you think we'll have this done?
What?
Today and tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah.
We'll be done. The finish actual building today, and maybe starting putting the wire around. So, okay, so I thought we're going to bring you along because I want you to see the rest of the garden build. And the dog's having a fit. I also want to give you all an update on house chicken, Henrietta. She's doing much, much better. She still hasn't laid an egg. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been 6 days today since she's laid an egg. I'm just going to go check and see if there's one in here. The other chickens are beating her up so bad that we had to take her out. Nope, there is still no egg. She seems okay, so I don't think she's egg bound. I've been doing a lot of reading about bronchitis. Some chickens never lay again when they get bronchitis, but she's going to be my buddy. I'll probably let her out into my garden with me, and yeah, she's pretty friendly, this one. Gotten spoiled quite a bit this last week living in the house. And this obviously is not big enough for her. We will add on to it, because when the Buff Orpingtons come in less than a month, they will go together. We'll let her go in with them, and hopefully they'll treat her better than the mean girls down there. Very, very mean girls. And then maybe we're thinking the plan is to divide our coop in half. I don't know what we're going to do, quite frankly. We've got meat birds that have turned out to be do-purpose birds. I don't know how this keeps happening. David says he thinks we did order White Rock chickens. I didn't even know what White Rocks were until this week, so I don't think that's what I ordered. There's no order form. We went in physically and she ordered them as we were standing there, so there was nothing to like sign or get a copy of, so I can be sure. So I can't even make a complaint about it. So in a way it ends up being okay, because from what I've read, they're amazing. Hold on just a second. Dogs. In a way, what I've read is that they're amazing layers and very friendly, pet-like. So we might keep a couple of the ladies and the rest will go in our freezer. It's just frustrating because 20 weeks. We have to wait 20 weeks. We were planning on 8 weeks from start to finish, from start to freezer. And so not only is that going to cost more money to feed them, but we weren't prepared to have to keep them that long. So hence why David's taking off a whole week this week. So yeah, there's a lot to do, and I feel very useless, quite frankly, that I can't help as much as I would like. So okay, back to the garden build. And I just want to put a disclaimer We are not carpenters, right, hun?
If you guys are looking for perfection, forget it.
Yeah. David just watches a lot of videos and, you know, I mean, you grew up, like, in your family, you built it yourself.
Yeah.
There was no extra money to hire anybody for that stuff, and if you needed it, you built it out of whatever was around.
Yeah.
And you built it, right? So, and we've kind of have the same philosophy. I mean, if we were wealthy, we probably would maybe pay somebody, maybe for some of it. I would still do a lot myself because I enjoy it. But yeah, so we are not carpenters. We're doing the best we can with what we can and trying to keep this at a reasonable cost. It's already cost us more than we thought it would, or more than he thought it would. I kind of knew it was going to cost a lot, but what I had originally wanted was a lot smaller, not quite so grand as he's building. So, friends, I could cry. I told you I have a good one. So we've got a couple of rabbits around, and I had mentioned how I probably won't see any lilies this year because the rabbits ate all my lilies last year. David came out and this is fencing I bought last year, and he put fencing all around my lilies so the bunnies won't eat them. I got a good one. Okay, herb garden's doing quite well. I might even be able to start harvesting some oregano. Definitely some chives. You can see those. I might be able to start drying some oregano. And the mints, wow, the mints have just gone crazy. And the lemon balm and stinging nettle and lime balm. It's all doing amazing here. Chocolate mint. This is a bit of a mess, but okay. But it's looking really nice. I can't wait. I'm looking for a chair. I might end up just using one of our porch chairs and put it in here until I can find what I'm looking for. I originally was going to get a bench, but I need a bench with a back on it. So I wonder how my strawberries are doing. Oh, might be doing okay, actually. Oh, yeah, I have all my stacker pots still to fill. I've been hardening off my plants all week. Today they went out into trying to find the porch here. Today they went out in the greenhouse for a couple hours just to get some sun, and now they're back up on the porch. I hate hardening off plants. I know it's necessary, but it's a lot of work. It wouldn't be a lot of work if the weather would cooperate. We keep going below 50 at night. So I can't leave anything out yet, especially the peppers and the tomatoes. I shouldn't say I can't leave anything out. I left the kale out and everything else, but a few other things. But for the most part, everything has to go in when it goes that cold. This is my other project. This is supposed to be my flower bed. But again, I really think the Lord's trying to tell us to slow down. But it's hard to slow down when you only have so many months to grow and do these things. So my rhubarb, I gotta get rid of that stalk that has the flowers on it because that's taking away from the rhubarb. So I need to get that done. So, okay, David is just getting, I'm not sure what he's getting, but he's putting the braces in right now. If you can see the cross braces up there to help make it a little bit more sturdy. Oh yeah, yeah, that is much. And he puts some down here. You see that? So I am going to put here right now a little bit of what about a week or so ago before my eyes went completely bonky, and also what Aiden did. I showed you all a little bit how they did this for me for Mother's Day because that was when everything went downhill with my vision. So I managed to be out here and help a little bit with a lot of the build, but I will put right here to catch you up how we got to where we are now. We finally found the parts we needed for our blowtorch, and David has already started burning the boards. This is a great way to help protect them from water, rot, bugs, all that. They're not waterproof, but they are water resistant because I don't want to take the time, the expense of staining or painting, and I also don't want those chemicals going into my soil. So this is the next best step. It will still last quite a long time. So yeah, he has started, and we are going to get these all done. We're going to burn all the boards first, and then David has to finish mowing a little bit. The no-mow May is over. It has gotten out of control. We had too much rain and the ticks are out and we really need to get a handle on them. So I hope the pollinators are okay and they're out, but we had to mow. We had no choice. So he already started, but he's got to finish mowing so we can get over there and build, right?
Right.
Because it's so tall. So, okay, let's get burning some wood. That's fun. Just a quick disclaimer, that thing is insanely hot. As you see, we're doing it in our driveway, not on any grass or anything, because we don't want to catch anything on fire. It's working perfectly. Takes a little bit to get the rhythm, but I finally got it there the last few boards. So yeah, just please be safe if you try this. And it is so fun, and I love the look of it. It is really cool. I'm going to be doing this more, I think, in some of my craftier things. So we're only going to do so many boards because we know we bought more boards than we need. And some of the boards, as you can see the big pile there, we're actually building a room in the garage too this summer. And that's going to be to house the freezers and, where is it here? The treadmill, right? Where is the treadmill? Right there. It's over there somewhere. Because there's just no room in the house for it, but it needs warmth, or the computer in it doesn't do so well, the treadmill. So David's building. So if we have extra, we don't necessarily want to scorch the boards we're building for the room, right? So
no, we don't need to.
We're also going to build the meat birds a pen.
Yeah.
They could be burnt if we wanted, but
yeah.
So if we burn a few extra, they'll just go for the meat birds pen. But for now, we've got a few done. How many we get done?
7.
7. Should probably get maybe, what, 20?
Probably.
We're going to get 20 done, and then we'll meet you over at the garden when we start building it. I forgot to mention the other advantage to burning the wood boards is it's very pretty, too. It's going to look really nice in the garden. Well, we got a good batch of boards burnt, but we are going to go ahead. We need to move all the soil out of the way so David can weed whack a little bit because it's growing out of control here before we can build the base to the garden. So we're going to start filling up the garden beds with all the dirt so we can get this pile of bags of dirt out of the way. So that's what we're doing now. Come on, Lil. Come on. was the last 2 bags. We know we're gonna have to top up, but I also have compost I want to add to each bin, so I left a little room for that, and then we'll top off. And I still have my stacker pots to fill, and I got a couple of small cloth-like type garden beds that I ordered for like my onions and things. So this took a little longer than we thought. It is now, well, I guess it didn't take as long as I thought. It's only 1:45. We're trying to go into only 4 because we want to have supper tonight. We got to get cleaned up. Okay, we can maybe start building a little bit.
I'm going to put a little weed whack.
Weed whack, okay.
And then we'll get.
Okay. I also weeded a little bit out of my herb garden, and the lilacs are budding. But this is what I'm really excited about. I haven't gone way down back. I just haven't been down back. The grass is too tall, so I haven't wanted to risk the ticks. But David took the 4-wheeler down there for me last night, and he said the apple tree down back is blossoming. It didn't at all last year. We thought for sure it was dead. And this apple tree, look at it. Isn't it beautiful? And it smells amazing. I can smell it from here. This is blooming, and it didn't last year. We really thought the gypsy moth caterpillars killed them. So, yay. Obviously, that one and the one down back was here before we moved here. But hopefully we can get some apples off those trees this year. So, we finally are getting to the build. And we're lucky, this black fabric cloth actually has, maybe you can point to it, Aiden, this green line. Can you point to that green line? So that is what we're going to follow. Can you do that again? Keep it there for a second. Right there, there's a green line the whole way. So that's what we're going to follow to help make, to get where we want the bottom to go. So, okay. I have to say, I love this burnt wood look. It is so cool.
Yeah.
That's what we've done. That's what we did to get here so far. So, and he's put more braces here. So this is a lot sturdier than it was. And my door, oh wow, wow, a lot sturdier. And this will be my doorway. So I can't wait to come out here. I really can't. And just sit and watch all my things growing. Oh, my lettuces are popping up. Looking pretty good. I'm just coming out to check on the progress. I harvested a whole bunch of rhubarb, went inside, washed it, chopped it up, and got it frozen. And I brought in all our laundry because Aiden's going to start the burn in the burn barrels there, so we can get that all gone. So let's see what they did. So they got braces up here and here. Where's the other one? There it is. And they got braces up down there and there. It's looking good. So Aiden, what did you think about burning those boards?
It was cool.
I knew he'd want to get in on it. So we're getting close to supper, so we're going to wrap it up for today. Just a few more braces got to be put on tomorrow. We'll get those down in the morning, and then we'll start fencing it in. So see you back here tomorrow. Good morning. It is chilly here this morning, hence my hoodie. I can't even put my plants out to harden off yet because I'm waiting for that 50-55 sweet spot. So David and I are going to be working on getting this done today, right, hon? Because there's a gazillion other things that need to be done this week. And I don't even know when I'm going to be able to plant. The weather is not cooperating at all at nighttime for temperatures. But at some point, these have to go into the soil. So it might be happening later this week regardless. And I will just have to pray even harder over my plants that the tomatoes and peppers don't get stunted from the cooler weather. So, okay, let's get this morning started. I should mention it's fairly early. We're trying to start sooner than we have been. Some good news this morning. House chicken, aka Henrietta, laid her egg, her first egg in almost a week. So I think she's definitely back on the mend. And we're letting her have some yard time because the other chickens will not let her come back. They just won't. And she's still not 100%. She's still a little wheezy, and running around, them chasing her is probably not the greatest. So she's going to be living a solo life for a little bit in her little coop until we get the other chickens. So I haven't been filming every single thing because this video is already going to be pretty long. I'm going to do my best not to make it too long because I know a lot of people don't like to watch long videos, but oh, what have we done? We've added more 2x4s along this wall here, along with this wall here, and David's put more braces in. If I can show them. There they are, right there. So now we're working on the door. David's getting it framed out. And we made it extra tall because I'm not that tall, but our son is. So he might still have to duck because he's such a giant. But so this is not going to be the size of my door. A little more than half. We're going to take about a little bit more than half, and then one side of it will be all fenced. So it is hard to film out here when it is this sunny. So we're just going to get this door, and then one more 2x4 down here.
Maybe a cross piece or something.
A cross piece, yeah, that's a good idea. A cross piece down there, and then maybe we can get to the fencing, get a little bit of fencing done, and then it'll be time to break for lunch. And yes, I will have a hat on by then. I've just been trying to get myself some vitamin D, and the UV is not that strong yet, but I know it will be after lunch. So don't worry, I'll have my hat on when I come back out. Well, friends, I've decided that that's all you're going to get in this video. Our next video will be the last video of the garden build with the unveiling of it completely finished. If I include all of it in this one video, it's going to be way too long for you all. And I kind of like the idea of premiering a video next Sunday. Fingers crossed, I can get it all ready for you. And you'll get to see it all completely done. So I'm just gonna keep you waiting. Till then, take care, God bless, and we'll see y'all soon.